Many youth face this apparent problem that their heart pulls them in a certain direction, but their resources, their uh, ATMs called fathers, want them to go in another direction. For example, uh, many engineering students, engineering graduates don't want to become engineers, but their anytime machines, father or parents or well-wishers want them to become engineers, and hence they have a miserable time, and they constantly face conflict within themselves, and it becomes a bitter experience for them. So, how do we handle it? But first things first, let me clarify that the reason why I call this an apparent problem. See, why is it apparent? Because if we assume the same circumstances, if they create the same impact or same experience in each person's heart, or inner experience is the same, then it's a real problem or a real event. But this is not so. The same institution or the same setup, but each person's experience becomes different, is unique. For some, what is cause of tremendous happiness, for others, the same even leads to tremendous misery, a tremendous bitterness. And hence, how does this inner experience work? That's very important to understand. And hence, I call this apparent problem. But still, nevertheless, a problem because it's there. It's sticky. It sits on one's head and it makes one miserable, sleepless nights, and it does not go away. Not so very easily. So when we say it's a problem, it depends on what lens we are looking at it from. When viewed at from one point of view, say for example, to be an engineer or to be not, we might have over a period of time, we might have acquired this desire that I want to be a cricketer. But our parents and our neighbors, our elders felt, no, that's not good for you. What is good for you? Let me tell you. And you just listen to it. When we are very young, it so happens that we are led by the hand to cross the road. Now it so happens even toddlers don't, they don't, let them be led. But earlier, that used to be the phenomenon. So now, even that social phenomenon, something has happened to this earth. Some things have changed. So even toddlers don't obey that. It's like law of gravity. You hold on to your parents' hands. But these toddlers don't obey the law of gravity. They don't hold on. They just, hey, no, heck. So something in the quality of the environment also has changed. So that also we should acknowledge. First of all. So it's not just a personal phenomenon. It's like, for example, the phenomenon of boredom. People, wherever we go, are bored. It's like, oh, they try to occupy themselves with this, that, this, but no. Everything seems to enlarge the gap of this void that they feel within themselves. So like this, there are globalized phenomena, or at least a widespread phenomenon that we encounter. So something in the nature of the quality of the environment has changed, so that we need to acknowledge. When we come to the person, one is advice, hey, this is right for you. But we wish to decide what is right for ourselves. Hey, come on, I'm a teenager, I'm grown up, I wish to decide. Or I'm in college, I'm a big guy. So that's where our self-image conflicts with the image of others, especially our nearest and dearest ones, our parents, our elders. what they view us as comes in direct conflict with what we ourselves view ourselves as. What we view ourselves as, it comes in direct conflict, and this is a major problem, especially in a culture like ours. Even now, I'm a father's son, and he has the same life. Whether to grow a beard or not, he has a big say. Somehow I have convinced him that a beard is, looks cool. It does not look bad. So somehow, but cool language he does not understand. So in his language, I have made it appear cool. No? So now he says, oh, okay, okay. No? So he's okay. But otherwise, if he's not okay, then I'll have to listen to him. Otherwise, there will be conflict. So what his image of me is I am a son. Simple as that. But what my image has developed to be, he has seen me from this and led me step by step. So it's well-intentioned image that he has developed. It's also practical. He has seen the world much more than I have. But come on, I need my personal space. I have also grown up with myself. I have seen myself this much. And now there is this much. So I have developed a self-image. And after 12th standard, after going to college, my parents have not been so much in my life as much as they were pre-12th standard. That is pre-college. So after college, so many decades, more, our 2 decades have passed. And hence, their image of what I am now is still a bit, anachronous, we can say, or in the past. They hold on to that image while trying to superimpose that image that they have of me onto me right now. And that is a huge problem. Because now the way the people see me is not exactly the way they imagine me to be. And there is a huge gap. This creates a problem. As we grow up, this is bound to widen. Even if they are spatially close to me, still they don't know what I do professionally. Out in the world, how the world sees me, they still have to depend on third-party sources to get to understand me the way I am now. And hence there is this huge gap. And this creates an apparent conflict. Unless you take steps to bridge this gap, to whatever extent it can be bridged. To whatever extent it can be bridged, it has to be bridged. So certain things, what are small things, are very easy. You can listen to that. It does not harm you. But what matters to you, that matters to you, seriously. And that's where you will need to learn how to get the support of people around you, of the society around you, of the universe. Everything requires support. Without that, it's not practical. So how to earn that support? That means through your actions, you display tremendous qualities like sincerity, learning how to be successful, learning how to maintain a balanced state of mind, consistency in action. That is a major thing that elders look for, a trait that they look for. Are you consistently successful? Do you take up something and then just drop it and go? If you do that, then you are considered inconsistent. And they are not wrong, because this is generally considered a youthful phenomenon. Because you will take up, spur of the moment, you will take up and then drop it. Then that might, in their eyes, and they are not wrong, in their eyes it might affect you, because they are your well-wishers after all. They want you to be happy and successful. That's all they want. Towards that, just that their image of you is maybe not matching with what your current self-image is. But it's also important to introspect whether your current self-image is accurate or is what it is. Not like an over-projected imagination. I would want to be like that, and that you imagine is your current self-image. That's not you. What you are, you need to have a realistic frame of view. Then you'll be able to see your strengths, weaknesses in a balanced manner and be able to action it in such a way that you increase your strengths, deplete your weaknesses, convert opportunities into actual success stories, and consistently show success, not just verbally, but actually through your actions and non-verbally also. You communicate non-verbally much more than verbally. Through that, when they see confidence in you, when they see actually you consistently performing well in whatever you have chosen to, then over a period of time, that image that they have of you, because they have seen you fall down multiple times when trying to walk, from that stage they have been part of you, and in fact much before that as well. So, and hence it's not very easy to change that image, because they will definitely want to interfere and then give you a helping hand, because they say, hey, no, you are my child, and that's not wrong. In that well-intentioned action, they create hurt for you, because you think, no, I'm a big guy, no, and that seriously hurts your self-image, the concept of you that you have in your mind. It hurts. No, you want to prove yourself in the world and they don't allow you to, or you think they are obstacle there. They are never obstacle. But you need to have this breadth of understanding. Then you will see you can be reasonably sure of yourself. You can stick to your path, but also accommodate them, accommodate their wishes. And hence, it takes time. Sometimes you'll need to compromise, you'll need to give up, in Tamil we call it vittu pidikkirathu. Vittu pidikkirathu is not giving up. It's like a temporary loosening of the reins. You loosen to tighten later. In your antakarana, in your inner experience, it does not vanish. You still are there. But to them, it might seem as if, okay, now everything is fine. Actually, everything is fine, anyhow. But to that, you come closer and closer together. You earn their support by displaying such wonderful qualities that they become confident that you are capable of handling yourselves properly. Then you will see they will just be okay with who you are, not interfering in what you do, what you pursue. They will just support you silently. It's a great blessing to have well-wishers around us. Our parents are our primary well-wishers. When we understand that, then we see, how to balance it. They are not our enemies. So that attitude creates a lot of animosity. It's not required. But sometimes you'll need to be strong also. But these are all tests of inner strengths. And it's a process of growth, learning and growth. And it's an awesome life.